2023 is Formula One in the roar. There's a very noisy 70,000 sellout crowd at the bumpy Interlagos circuit in Sao Paulo to cheer on the 4 home drivers, and it's Rubens Barrichello leading the local charge. Hello there, welcome to our highlight show. It's Barrichello's teammate, the runaway championship leader Michael Schumacher, who's on pole for the 7th time in a row. But alongside him, younger brother Ralf, emphasising the progress that Williams have made this season. In qualifying, that BMW Williams looks good. Ralf Schumacher taking that 2nd spot. That's the best session of his Formula One career. Teammate Juan Pablo Montoya shows his stamina, coming 4th despite a big crash at the start of the session and running almost the entire length of the track to get into the spare car. For McLaren, Hakkinen is 3rd, Coulthard down in 5th, trailed by local boy Barrichello. He is 6th, despite huge encouragement from his crowd. So, confirmation of the grid. Michael Schumacher again the pole man. Brother Ralf right beside him. Hakkinen trying to stop the rot. He's 3rd, just ahead of Montoya. Coulthard heading up that 3rd row. Barrichello in 6th place. Then the Jordans, Trulli ahead of Frentzen. Heidfeld 9th, Raikkonen 10th. Eddie Irvine's Jaguar back in 13th, while Jenson Button has a mountain to climb from 20th. Enjoy the Brazilian Grand Prix then with your commentators Martin Brundle and James Allen.
You know the drill, folks. 5 lights go on, then 5 lights go off, and then we'll be rocking and rolling in Sao Paulo. Ready? 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 Go! Great start by Schumacher. Hakkinen stalled. Everyone goes around the back of him, and Hakkinen has stalled from P3. Schumacher leads into the first corner. Great start by Montoya as well, and Ralf and David Coulthard too. So those front 5 and Hakkinen still on the grid.
Safety car, they'll have to put the safety car out, I believe, unless they can move that very, very quickly. They will put the safety car on. That is a walled part of the track. There's nowhere that you can get that car off easily. And as you see, Montoya up to 2nd and Coulthard a flying start. Truly is 4th. Ralf Schumacher fallen off the front row back down to 5th. And look, the car is still on the grid. They will have to put the safety car out very, very quickly. They need those double yellows waving. And
safety car is standing by, we're told, but no sign of it yet on the racetrack. What a cracking start, though, by Juan Montoya in the Williams. Ralf Schumacher has dropped down to 5th place, and look at Michael streaking away. David Coulthard looking very racy in 3rd place. Jarno Trulli got away well.
Safety car deployed. Safety car deployed, so James, the problem is the safety car cannot pick up the cars before they come over the start-finish line. There's the board, there's the waved yellows. This is a very, very difficult and dangerous situation as they're hauling up the hill towards the start-finish line, doing some 180, 190 miles an hour. The safety car cannot pick them up until the pit lane exit, and there it is. So they will pass the danger zone before the safety car picks them up, and they better be watching those flags, and they are indeed. All drivers slowing down very sensibly down the pit straight. Very critical situation.
They all have radios. All the teams will be in radio contact with the drivers. You can see how close it would have been. He's right on the racing line, Mika Hakkinen, and I'm very surprised they've taken this long to move it. It's over 2 minutes since he stalled that car, and normally you engage it into neutral and roll it back off the grid, but obviously some kind of problem for Hakkinen with the gearbox. Couldn't get the thing into neutral, so now we've got a period of consolidation here while we just clear this car off the track.